Every model year doesn't have to involve massive changes and innovations. Case in point, the 2016 Yamaha YZ450F. Since Yamaha released an all-new YZ450F in 2014, the tuning fork company has simply refined the big motocrosser each year, improving it in small ways without making any major changes. After making some minor alterations to the YZ450F suspension and chassis for 2015, which yielded rave reviews from test riders, Yamaha decided to continue in that direction for 2016. The same motor mounts that were changed last year have been replaced with newly designed ones made from a different material that have improved flex. Complementing that is a beefier swing arm pivot point on the frame. Taken together, these changes help to increase rigidity and balance while improving front-end feel. The fork and shock have new settings, putting more importance on spring rates than valving. New spring rates, together with less aggressive valving, allow the new YZ450F to ride higher in the stroke and perform better on almost any track obstacle. Since the balance of the 2016 YZ450F was changed by the chassis and suspension updates, the offset of the triple clamps was increased from 22mm to 25mm, giving the front of the bike a steeper head angle. And Yamaha didn't stop with the chassis and suspension. It also made some improvements to the engine. New intake and exhaust cams highlight the updates employed to improve low to mid-range power and torque. Other changes include a new shape for the shift dog, which smooths shifting and reduces the chance of finding a false neutral. Lastly, Yamaha has joined other manufacturers by incorporating a proprietary launch control system that engages with the push of a button and disengages when the bike is shifted into third gear. On the track prior to this test, we were already impressed with the improved 2015 YZ450F, so we were hoping that Yamaha didn't go in the wrong direction with the 2016 model. All it took was a few straights and corners to realize that we had nothing to worry about. The changes to the chassis, suspension, and triple clamps yielded a ride that was compliant and confidence-inspiring on straights. The 2016 YZ450 shined on high-speed sections and when entering rough corners. It also tracked straight without any unexpected side-to-side kick. In corners, the 2016 YZ450F performed almost equally as well. The bike could be thrown into any type of turn with ease. However, there's still a little room for improvement. The rider must be over the front end to get the YZ to fully commit to a deep rut or hard-packed corner. Despite this, the 2016 YZ450F is the best handling 450 that Yamaha has produced in a long time. The fork has excellent bottoming resistance for big hits, while also providing great feel over small rough chop. The Kybe suspension ranks among the best available on a current 450 motocrosser, and it should also be noted that the Big YZ is the only bike in its 450cc MX class fitted with a spring fork. As for the YZ450F engine, it has always been powerful, able to come on strong down low and seemingly pull forever before signing off. For 2016, Yamaha, aided by those cams, has made the low-end hit stronger yet still controllable, without any adverse effects on the mid or top-end performance. We played around with Yamaha's Gyder Power Tuner, available separately, and found that minor tweaks to the ignition mapping made noticeable changes to the power. We liked a more aggressive map, but a mellower map can be easily created for varied track conditions and different rider skill levels. Overall, the changes have created a more well-rounded power plant for 2016. Complementing the engine improvements is the new launch control system, which is activated via a button on the handlebar and mellows the hit coming out of the starting gate. We tried multiple starts, with and without LCS engaged, and felt a difference. Yamaha engineered LCS to ramp up the power 10 to 20 yards off the line, while improving traction and controllability at the gate drop. Simply put, LCS allowed the YZ450F to controllably apply the power to the ground without losing the hit needed to get the hole shot. Final thoughts: we're happy that Yamaha hasn't hurt the 2016 YZ450F in any way with these subtle changes. In contrast, the company made improvements that get the job done and result in a bike that's more fun to ride and increasingly competitive. I wouldn't hesitate to race a new YZ450F in stock condition.